All right, this will be quick album review, EP review for Dangerous Summer by Yeat. I got myself my handwritten notes right here. Ooh. Pen to paper. The first note, I forgot I put this. Put that shit on Yeat. What a cool EP, man. What a cool EP. Gotten a decent amount of listens to it. Really enjoyed it. Really enjoy the variety. I think there's a lot of positive things happening with this EP. Good variety of sound across, 33 minutes, 34 minutes. Good variety of sound, some bangers, some chilled out songs. But also I love the attention to detail to the production. I feel like, I wrote this down too, I feel like Yeat is doing a great job of carving out his space, his style in sound. Like there's just certain notes, certain styles, certain sounds, whatever you want to call it, where when I hear it, I think of Yeat. And in this rage, trap, genre, subgenre, whatever the fuck you call it, I like that he is shifting in this direction of just richer, more distinct, more like precise, calculated type of sound, and less leaning into this just wall of distortion and bass and everything, which I enjoy. I mean, I'm cool with that. I don't have a problem with that. But I feel like some of these artists are really pushing that as hard as they can. And for me, it's less interesting over an extended period of time. It's the same thing with like really, really heavy metal. I'm just not into it. When it gets to a point where I have a hard time distinguishing different tracks and different songs because it all just kind of blows out the eardrums until you bleed, then, So really impressed with the EP. I have one note. The one problem with the EP is that apparently this is a teaser sampler for A Dangerous Life, which is supposedly rumored coming at the end of October, I think I saw. And if that's the case, then this EP is probably a little too good. You should have dialed it back just a bit. Because, like, if this was the album, I'd be cool with it. Like, and I don't know. I hesitate because I think Lifestyle was pretty long. I can't remember. Or no, I'm thinking Afterlife. Afterlife ran a little long. Anyway, I like these types of projects a little shorter. 45 minutes or so would be a sweet spot for me. I could handle a good 3-4 tracks more on top of this EP. But we get into these, like, some of these albums, like 18 tracks, 21 tracks, 24. My God, you guys. Trim the fat. That's all I'm saying. So yeah, this EP might be a little too good. Really love Don Toliver, FK Twigs, their features and the tracks that they're featured on, because I feel like the tracks they're featured on blends to their style so well. So not only is the production, I feel like, pretty well thought out and well executed and has a good range, a good variety, but also the features they're bringing in, they're putting them on the tracks that make the most sense for the feature. What else did I have written down here? What do we got? What else do we got? Oh, yeah, favorite tracks. Right, of course. I always forget to talk about that, don't I? Loco is great. Oh, I Did is great. I'm Yeat is great. ADL is Coming is great. I mean, honestly, the whole fucking album is good. Saw some people saying they're not into Growing Pains, how it's a throwaway song. I don't agree. I think Growing Pains is a great track. Fly Night is a great track. The chilled out ones are great. They really are. There was one other thing I wanted to say. Shitballs. Look, I don't even read my own annotations, y'all. I don't even read my own. Maybe that was it. Maybe I was right. This is going to be quick. Yeah. I guess that's it. So, there you go. 4.5 minutes. Jesus, wow. That's a new Bob the Pop record. Looking forward to the next album. I do hope the next album, I would love to have any kind of lyrical concept that has a throughput through the album. I would love that. I loved that with 2093. I felt like Lifestyle was a step back where it was just, we're kind of just talking about whatever. And not only are we talking about whatever, but we're talking about it 2 times in a row because we're literally copy pasting the lyrics. It's like, okay. So I would love for A Dangerous Life to have any kind of thread that goes from top to bottom. Oh, that's what it was. Yeat is rapping. I don't know a lot. I'm kind of getting tired of all the online discourse with music because it's so much fucking just rage bait bullshit. Like, anyway, I won't rant about that. But all that to say, I don't know how much credit Yeat gets as a rapper. Now, it is true that he isn't the most lyrically interesting in terms of what he is saying. Something about asbestos and Pepto and anyway. But I love how he's saying it. To me, Yeat is one of those guys where his voice is more of an instrument lane rather than I'm going to have something to tell you type of lane. He's doing a great job talking shit, being silly, being ridiculous, being Yeat, Needs a girl with a big old dump truck. Fucking amazing. But he is rapping. His rapping on this, especially, was it MFU, I think? There's one song where he's just all over the place. He's speeding up, he's slowing down, he sings a little bit, he comes back in with power, he backs up. Like, I feel like his rapping is probably a little underappreciated. And, whatever. Like, I'm not really trying to debate where he should be or how he should be considered or whatever. But as I listen to this EP, vocally, Yeat really stands out. He stands out. It's impressive what he does with his voice. And it's definitely, like I already said, kind of in the instrument lane, but he's got a lot of range with his voice, with his ability to rap. That was the other thing I had to say. Okay, that's it. There we go. Enjoyed the EP. Looking forward to the new one. Gonna maybe, if I can, I'd love to catch a show. I'll try and catch a show if I can. That'd be fun to see Yeat live. I think that'd be fun. Go hang out with the kids. See some Yeat. Yeah. All right, y'all. Take care. We'll see you soon.